Irvin. And this team has been shooting lights.
Brunson right now.
Full court pressure.
For 7 games, it takes
Bridges came on top. Hart fed
for this team. He's a triple-double type of guy.
To Turner, this is over Towns who closes.
Of those side pick and rolls with Turner's going to get wide open looks.
And a wheel in and fade away.
Gets his left shoulder into you, cracks it down.
It's Neesmith. This is over Anunoby.
A lot of talk about with the good start for Rick Carlisle.
You're right, they've been on
rhythm, but you never know.
Oh!
Struggled from 3 in the Boston series.
He was 3-point shooting in the first round against the Detroit, knifing his way inside. Got it.
Switch, they did neither, and hell.
It's a 3. Points huge for the Knicks.
Best offense has been a missed shot because of that offense.
And a 20-footer is
getting boggled down in the paint. Not
made 2 mid-range jumpers, Reg.
New York. And from the floor, 5 of 5.
Series, Kevin, was an offense last year, and it looks like that's where we are.
3 in these playoffs.
Towns aggressively inside with all 5 Indiana.
Touch pass. Assist there from Halliburton.
A lack of defensive balance.
Towns around Turner.
Towns absolutely owned them in the points in the
hit and flawless play.
Towns is just getting lost. How it open looks for Turner.
Yeah, there's nobody with
the defense. Turner got third with the ball, leading the playoffs in assists. Driving hard. Soul of our game right there. Almost 5.
Shooting well over 60
defensively.
Towns picked up,
but the foul trouble we know could be a problem.
Towns open, another 3.
Turner have a deal tonight to leave.
2 of 2 from deep.
No, we're in Manhattan. We're a lot betting in same game parlays, and it pays out.
5 minutes gone, first quarter of 10. Wheeling in.
Wow, when you get Halliburton turning the time, it's why he led the league in assist to turnover.
Boy, the size advantage that Neesmith has, penetration.
Yeah, but let's see how it goes. Has to continue to do that, Reg.
Is the 3.
You hear the Knicks faithful right now cheering.
Carving his way inside.
The best footwork probably of any guard.
Well, Brunson last time got the matchup. He would round a Reg, but not as big as
series.
Towns, the cutting Bridges. This is over Sienna, and the Knicks at 70%.
And can continue to shoot the ball like that. Here's on him and draws the foul.
Foul call.
To check in, Rick Carlisle told us before the game, look, I'm taste what this atmosphere here in the Garden like a prize fight. If you're the poor hand right, they're playing 6 or 7 guys, and
or Neesmith, Hart, Mitchell Robinson in for the first time for the Knicks 15. Trying to collect it inside.
Well, it didn't take Rust offensive rebounder. That was the challenge for him.
What is the free? New York gets 39%. I mean, going back to the 90s, that hasn't happened with one.
That he's going to have to continue from the free throw line. You wonder if Carey's, but to me, that's a disadvantage for them.
He's exactly right. I do not think we'll play in the long game here. They slow the tempo.
Obi Toppin is in. Picked up his first foul. There goes these. Here's a 3 from Turner. Got all the 3-point shooting in the playoff.
Until tonight has been on the road.
Cutting hard.
This is not exactly
2 feet down and stop someone is going to be.
You're exactly right. His block shots, his a quick twitch move, works down low. Rebound, another one.
A luxury if you're Coach Thibodeau. I mean, look at this. He just moves top.
Nimhard picked up his.
The offensive rebound is not about going back up. Sometimes
if he goes back up, he's probably going to get fouled. That is
Tom Thibodeau, the coach of the Knicks, and it's inside, good feed, and up and down it goes. Tom.
That Andrew Nimhard plays with. It's like direct play.
Well, enters into his playoff career, regular season.
Toppin with the rebound. 12 of 14. The jab, the drive. 7 to go in the first with the Pacers side with the pass, and Bryant with
99 and 2000. What the difference was, and he said, Allen Houston, for all those guys who thought
they got the best of me in 99, and for us to advance to our first NBA final.
Third primary defender on Brunson.
Switch, and now McConnell back on the way, and he does in the corner. McBride,
offensive rebound.
Wide to defense, hard drive, Toppin, scoop.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're playing with Mitchell Robinson, all you got to get it back.
Hart.
Shooting that 3 ball in the playoffs.
13 of 16. Great kicking. Bryant triple. Are 12 of 20 shooting. What pace to cashing the lane, taking it across. It is the first on Brunson.
Dish there from
Assists. Undrafted player from Arizona. Sportsbook app tonight. Sportsbook. So we have an Indy. Basically circles 7 players.
Tom Thibodeau is going to pay his guys big minutes. Not a single starter plays over.
It's been on the floor.
Robinson.
Oh, he sure is.
Toppin had position. And a foul. Only the basket, the standard.
Almost like a whiplash. Here's that. Remember now the pay. And here's Brunson right here.
Star performance. Brunson, an assistant on the Knicks, and the last toe, and Allie was telling this at the top of the broadcast for the Knicks on that team.
Absolutely. My brother was
as an assistant coach.
Court here at MSG, somewhere between conference finals, and Brunson's father was even that early on.
On the floor, Allie, thank you. The speed of McConnell.
And then when TJ McConnell comes in again.
Indiana.
Final half minute, first.
Well, look, if you're going to continue to, if you help too much, we just saw that alley-oop.
This time he tried to recover sooner.
Comes Brunson. He'll run it down. Porter is where he is starred. Working up.
Rim on both sides. Hard foul. You've got to make him earn.
Hart will be at the line. The longtime Nick is a player of the team. Would you agree?
Passes the ball, and one of the great.
We're just into the second quarter. Cameron Payne just picked up. It's Mathurin. Did not play in the playoffs. Or here comes Siakam and cutting Mathurin off the base.
First offensive rebound, but they shot.
Played previous to that Mathurin shot. That was, but they got the offensive rebound, and every trip down. Hey.
Payne picked up his second personal foul. Robinson and Anunoby with the ball. Sets it.
Improved his three-point shooting. Three like that.
McConnell goes hard at
obviously struggling defensively.
Another three. Anunoby can't hit. The bench made a fake and goes right to the hole.
Asserting himself in this ball game. We talk about the.
Look at Bridges. Chip is right for Bridges. Kicks it away. Payne in the corner and McConnell the other way. Relentless speed.
Basketball over versus the Pacers. We talked about this. Again, he comes up with the steal against his the #1 assist player off the.
On TNT, presented by AT Western Conference Finals in Oklahoma on TNT. It's game 2. Go to NBA.com or visit the 2-point lead. Bridges on top. They run on made shots, on missed shots. Nice pass, cutting now.
5 advantage in terms of bench points. Mathurin, how about the hang time here? Throw line.
So Stan,
you're quite sure where the
7 men into their lineup, and the speed on offense.
Well, that's how they're and push the pace like.
In Towns back on the floor. Now Towns is only going to play 7, 8. Oh, look at the pressure here.
Here comes Cameronson. As they rattle off, shot clock at 6. It's a 3 in the corner. Indiana's ball.
Of the Detroit series. But our viewers may not.
Rebound. Payne, quick outlet. Payne with a 3.
And took offense to it.
That's the review.
He's had only 10 points total over the last. Anunoby hard charging in the paint.
Coach Van Gundy's favorite. Keep my name out your mouth.
Benson caught it. Hitting the deck into the catch with his size. Picked up
by Turner.
Hard to the hole. As they fight for it out of bounds off Indiana.
And guys, we saw a lot of these drives by Cable. Ooh, could have gotten away.
Rise and fire Anunoby. Tip it through. Bridges now with 12. 4 minutes gone in the second quarter.
Well, been an impact.
Download the NBA app today, Power. And Turner is free from 3.
Turner has had.
Yep.
Missed it.
Nudging his way into the defense. Halliburton in. Inside turnover. Payne has got it. Head on a switch. With the rebound pulled down by Nimhard. Gonzaga pickpocketed. Here comes Anunoby and Halliburton. And Turner will spin and get fouled.
Dunk it or just go for a regular layup and blew a top. Missed opportunity there. The Pacers, and we talked about possessions were good.
Has 8 more field goals, 62%.
Possessions in these playoffs.
Our NBA coaches talk about it, motion getter, a guy who gets steals. And
Those extra possessions are coming from those off.
Handle himself. Payne. It's game 1 of the first round against the Pistons. A turn of events there for the Towns. Collects the ball. The Nathan will come up. 10-1 New York run. Miles Turner. Hart. Karl Anthony Towns.
Toppin, ball goes the other way in transition. Organized on the move, Reggie, is not a 13-point already.
Characteristics of the Pacers. Turnover. Knicks feeding off of it.
And the end. Halliburton triple. Short missed away, getting good minutes from him. It's another and controlled by Indiana with the scoop. Knocked away inside Towns and a whistle.
And a good call. But look how much Jalen Brunson get this coverage.
And you can make the same for Karl Anthony Towns. Producing on the floor. Same with Campaign.
Give the edge in terms of plus minus.
7%. Enter for a chance to win in this courtside. It's courtesy of Mickle. Try it today.
But you're right. If you're Coach Thibodeau.
Well, and if you look at the plus minus, every Indiana bench player's in the negative.
Bride out of bounds. Turnover Knicks. And here comes a...
Well, and Kevin, you made this point earlier. That's off. Neesmith gets a wide open 3.
Hard inside as McBride.
One pass in and ahead. Set. You can't do that against.
Neesmith picked up his first. Here come points, assists, and steals.
Off the bench.
He shot 50% from 3. Terrific. They've led by 8. New York 11. Shot clock at 9. Drive. He'll fire. Knocked away. Bridges with great deep line. 3. Rebound.
His pace is relentless, Reggie.
Him hard inside. Bumped as he fired. Foul and point New York game.
How about Josh? Down the 3 from Neesmith. No call, but the
foul trouble, always something
in the free throw line for the Pacers in this first half.
Number 2 scoring team in the playoff. They got from % in the first 2 rounds. Going
Nembhard and Neesmith of all.
And fans on the 3. Fire over Bridges. 6 for him in the. A lot of congestion. 3 to play in the first round. 2.6 on the shot clock.
Halliburton is telling the official, John Hamm.
Nice play by John Hamm. If you're going to be a Knick.
With the shot clock.
We're talking about New York's offensive rebound. They've gotten the ball back like that with an out of boards right now.
This is without Robinson on the floor.
It's Brunson hard, vaulting into the paint.
Neesmith may have picked
him hard with the foul. The second
has a chance to get this ball here.
Admit, here comes Brunson.
He knows.
On the fly, Halliburton made 4 in each quarter so far, 2.5.
And see if he can pick up a 3rd. Towns. He didn't need to give him the extra pick to stay with Brunson.
He had a career years to 20 in 10 games. 6, 3.
On these pick and rolls with Halliburton.
9 and 3, Reggie, when he scored 20.
And more importantly, that's number 3.
Or to Nembhard, so I think that's 2 on each of
those. On Neesmith. Coach was Rick Carlisle, the coach of Halliburton.
And for Halliburton.
Turner there. Brunson doubled. Straight. With Miles Towns bruising his way inside. Hart the rebound. Drive.
Boy, what a pace to this. And right now, the Knicks willing. Could the depth and the pace, could the Knicks.
Karl Anthony Towns at the free Minnesota Timberwolves. Losing to. Coming, congratulations to EJ.
At Towns right before training camp, the Knicks get to the second half.
Randall played well.
Towns.
Very important here for Indy for the half.
Look away, pass, Halliburton. Here's a 3 straight away for Indiana.
Yeah, he's come alive here in this second.
Coverage. was leaving him.
Mathurin has come in. McConnell has come in for.
How often do we see this, Reggie? We're all not matched up with people, move the ball.
Brunson already will be
Here with the Knicks, the two-time All-Star.
And he was 7th on up here in the playoffs.
smart.
Towns has 15 in this game. 14 points and again. They're shooting for the Knicks. 11. It's a 3 over the defense of Brunson.
2 for 1. Yep.
The guard Brunson.
Guard Brunson.
Barging into the paint. Here they come the other way. 3.
In battle. They have to get the stop so they can.
Picked up his first personal foul.
On the first possession.
Is their franchise record for a first half. Bridges at the line.
Bridges is in.
Halliburton. And down by Hart. Nimhard is Brunson and Anunoby. That ball was 9.
Great transition defense by the Patriots.
With a bump and a feed. Oh, nice feed.
Well, again, that's Brunson playing off 2.
Anunoby screened by Turner, Halliburton, and give him 16. They're putting in 4 in the first and 16 for the.
In that mid-post area.
He's double. 3-0 Siakam rebound. And by the way, the last 12 points for Indiana.
Hart picking up his second.
Stan starting a series on the road.
Team who is 4-1.
Hart retrieves. Step back. It's loose. Lost it.
Up on New York and wanted them to challenge.
Neesmith, confetti on the floor.
At this.
Yeah.
There was a lot of hand-to-hand.
From here at that. Well, no. And we will step aside just minutes into.
Neesmith said he was being holed. Go at it.
And this was Brunson's third foul.
Committed the first illegal contact
In the second half of that game 5 here.
Knicks are out of challenge. Screen for Halliburton.
Towns has got to get up on it, and he won't, but he doesn't want to.
He wants to barrel his way to the rack and take it in.
He is doing this against a guy who's.
He's got 20.
Now Siakam has 8.
Getting him the ball in the post in transit.
Right here, now the switch with Halliburton. Neesmith will find catch, let alone the 2 converting.
But he's able to get around him, force help.
Waiting on Hart, and he finds inside.
Pacers can't afford to trade.
Steal. It was deflected inside, and Siakam.
Beautiful
Timeout.
Beautiful, unselfish play. Nice Siakam standing all
To 4 run.
Let's go! Let's go!
They're missing is Dante DiVincenzo, but he's a little bit. One time they were all. Bridges was acquired in the season. Bridges drives, finger roll is
They
hit.
want to force the pass down low to Cat. So
3, no. Rebound, Hart.
Wide open.
There's a. It's a foul. The Pacers to the Eastern Conference Finals. And Brunson.
65 years old.
It's Towns with a fake and cut. Good try, good shot. Brunson.
by Brunson.
22 for Brunson.
Well, and that's what you need to do, because if he just goes.
Acrobatic move right there.
And 2 shit to Karl Anthony Towns. Both
Towns and Turner. Towns will try to crowbar his tonight.
How about the footwork? The hesitant. And goes right around the foul. Now, was there contact before?
Foul, hit him on the arm. And
Earn badges to win prizes with the who complete the challenge. Get the chance on NBA.com. The Knicks won 2 of 3. Regular season stand when you look back and prepare.
Get an idea, though, as a coach, how they're going to way they did during the year. New York's
Mathurin is in. Turner, he'll dance. He'll fire the 3. Flies inside. Kicks it in the corner. Oh, no.
Man, what an outstanding defensive underneath the rim.
Town to Mathurin. Nice. And he's shooting 52%. Knicks, Brunson. 4 on Brunson.
They're out of challenges.
Yeah, they look
Nice job by Toppin to stay. Beautiful move.
Award. But Halliburton had a couple games. He's got that same DNA.
I've set a point that Halliburton kicked the leg out. Challenge this call. So whether they got it.
Out Robinson in.
To your point, see Brunson
Wouldn't
and
that be fun?
Halliburton.
Oh my God. Wheeling inside Brunson with the bump. They are. Brunson got it.
That foul was on the gather.
Oh no, nowadays. Sometimes they.
I know, it's a.
That absolutely. Congratulations to him. And getting to the free throw line.
They love him on the perimeter. Oh, what a stroke. He's got 23.
Delivering tonight, Reggie.
Fouling. Step back, lean. They rotate and runs 4 of them.
The offensive glass, he gets it to the score.
Burden. Which on defense. Shot clock. It's Knicks by 4.
Creates a second up.
To dominate them. Even if
talking about the guards, Brunson and Halliburton collected. Toppin has it. 23 points on 17 shots.
Offensive rebound.
It looked like 2 players were trying.
And couldn't get it on the doorstep and a foul. Robinson picks up 20. 50-win season again. Stars of the tennis world descend on Max.
Coach T.J. McConnell, the Pacers here, and that pace.
New York's offensive rebounding.
2.5 team. They quickly blitz him. Shot clock.
Well, they doubled.
Smith here. Bridges. They're developing a nice chemistry. Those two.
Karl Anthony Towns, it helped play with another big.
Rebound. Final. Ames shoots. It's a foul. It was on Towns number.
Out, but he was up in the air.
How big with Robinson and Towns.
Then got lost on the switch. So now
His shot had the mismatch coming here in the 3rd. Cameron Piddle spark in that first half. Robinson.
Here's the problem. Sometimes the rebound. So if you're Bryant, because right now they're matching down to the smaller
Robinson. Just foul him on the block.
Fake drive stripped. And the former Raptor pick.
I don't know exactly what Siakam's
Franchises have made. They both benefited from Indiana.
Yeah, those 2 guys team in Toronto. Pretty big role on that team.
underrated squad.
Yes, it was.
Fred VanVleet.
Karl Anthony Towns again. Points and 27 for Brunson.
The Pacers.
Matt for 38, 2 of 2 from the stripe right into traffic. And a general shot that was 29 now for Brunson. 2. Robinson will pick up. And
Reggie, he heard you. He's got to get going. He's averaged over 17 points a game, and that's
Playing downhill.
31.
Back to that left. Here's McConnell.
Hit the bench. Brunson. Anunoby. Bridgen. They'll try to wedge.
My goodness. On Brunson. Why did it take so long? Connell gets him up in the air. Yeah, right. No challenge for the Knicks. That was
they wouldn't have been able to challenge by Brunson. He's got to know how.
In Oklahoma City, game 2. Timberwolves here at the Garden. Game 2, Knicks. Brunson will lead. Bridges is out.
action here with Deuce McBride. Anunoby, up a 3. Got
Siakam into Towns. Towns with the Anunoby. Mathurin picks him up.
Three from OG through two Pacers defender. Clyde Frazier.
Allen, Neesmith with the three, fouled it back. Open your lens here. What do we see for the Knicks?
Game, OG Anunoby on a 5.
There's Anunoby. Turner's on him. On the play by Nembhard.
But you cannot throws for McBride.
And that was the no call after it releases the ball.
So Stan, you just...
They've been so successful in these playoffs has been all about. We talked about him being able to control track meet here in this fourth quarter.
27-16.
Mathurin, they're down 14-11 with Bryant in the game. The more successful than Indiana's been.
Drive, knocked away. McBride got off, fouled. Neesmith.
Full block here by Duke, the wide open bunny. It was Nembhard fighting foul.
You certainly needed to win, but you also, and two undisciplined defenders give the Knicks simply with Brunson on the bench.
Last year when these, which the Pacers won in 7, New York, but they had Randall who is out, and Anunoby at their health. They are healthy coming in as
you want to see.
Yes, you want everyone healthy playing at their.
A 10-0 run by the rebound. Robinson cleans it up. Robinson 3, Anunoby. New York's ball.
I mean, he took off completely off of Neesmith.
Reels it in. Got it to go. Knicks have their biggest lead tonight in game 1. Careens off bodies. Not a lot of breathing space for Neesmith and a foul. Towns.
And a little point.
Rebounds for Towns.
Being able to stay on the floor.
Siakam. Down goes Siakam. Way. They got Anunoby. They do here. 14-0 run. Siakam. The collision into Town. Got 4. Towns does now.
Towns did a good job initially to close the space.
For the Pacers, that's the 10th player
From Belmont. Late first-round selection. Siakam saved there by Nembhard. And Halliburton comes the rebound.
Great rotation by
3. Towns short. He only went 3 for 19 in that Boss Shepard triple.
That's a tough.
Played a lot in this series last year, 20% from 3.
He was battling a sprint
in the first couple of the playoffs.
Green from Robinson.
Well, you knew he wasn't going to miss.
Siakam. The 16-footer is down.
Nembhard had scored more percentage of his points.
Bride. 54% from the floor. Anunoby, the fake, the fire. Indiana shot clock at 12.
An extra possession for New York.
Made 10. Pacers have made 7. He goes. That's a foul. Anunoby.
Ben Taylor, the official.
Yeah, that's an easy call. Towns wants to push off on Siakam, and he's right and gotten away with it.
Miles McBride. That's a foul. It's on.
Face guarding.
Rebound. It's not.
Here comes Brunson. Last 5 of this game. Big time. Robinson as well.
Well, I'll tell you what. McBride, I think they're actually, Indiana's actually outscored.
Neesmith hits the 3.
To free him up.
Neither.
And even better in the playoffs.
Yes, watching Brunson.
Watch the pump fake. Foul.
Anunoby parachutes in. Towns got it. Got it to go. Just a beast. Points. And a play.
To the grill.
I didn't see anything. Foul on Towns. I think Towns got fouled. When you're you're not supposed to be able to pivot or anything?
Again, Towns is just trying.
College rule on this one where you have to allow the offensive.
Brunson with the 5 fouls.
That's too easy.
Towns and Brunson tonight have combined for.
Given a lot of guys, Rick Carlisle's given a lot of guys that you got to go back to Neesmith on him.
Yeah, at times, Siakam and Neesmith. Think about
trying to find somebody who can pick and roll. Everything at the other end is.
New York lead 3:44.
Sometimes you can lose the game in the first quarter. When Indiana got out but they weren't stopping anyone because they established some roots defensively. All they've done tonight.
A lot of time left. Free throw attempts tonight. They average 20. Back three, no. Rebound tip.
Well, for New York right now, it's all, yes, absolutely, Reg. And don't foul. Overs to have a chance to get back in.
Brunson, another three by
Yep.
Neesmith. That New York would have went on a 10.
And everything down the stretch with the...
About 38%. Halliburton, his.
We know Indiana can score. Going to have to start blitzing some pick and rolls.
And the other way with a screen from Shepherd. That makes it an 8-point.
And we've seen some magic from these Pacers.
Into that defense, it's Toppin. Brunson on top. Towns. Rebound. Indiana and picked up. Pacers will meet him. Shot clock at 9. Picks up the foul for New York with 6 seconds on the.
Knocking down his 5th three of the.
And now free throws.
He had a career 43%. 14 of 20. Has really been shooting the long ball well.
He can knock this down.
There. It is right there.
Well, both of these comebacks.
And we talked about controlling pace.
He'll make a move.
Job changing hands.
They don't have Miles Turner, the rim protector, on the.
And now it is a 6-point. Towns, Bridges, Tom. Flamethrower. 4 seconds to go.
Wow.
Has resuscitated the Indiana Payton TNT.
There's the live here. Has been after this 4th quarter, Coach.
Thibodeau will be showing this on film. Got to get up and take away the
Side. Anunoby bobbled the ball.
Have to challenge it. What Coach Carlisle was saying afterwards. Was it the Pacers? Yeah.
This call.
If y'all wanna play, and when I say hey,
Now the ball is loose. Now he hits his call because there is contact, but it's on. If they do overrule.
The Pacer points.
Wow. By Siakam. Now, use their last timeout. They've got it before they draw the foul.
And if you're Indiana,
I would not immediately.
boy, if you get him in coffin corner like we're, but not to foul.
New York is on it.
He slipped.
Oh,
He
he
fell.
did. And it's Pickens. Clock is ticked.
Wow. Near turnover.
It looked like Josh Hart recovery there by Hart.
And then he slipped.
Oh my goodness! Look how
9 going into these two here. Back in the game for Brunson.
Here comes Miles Turner in the.
Made or missed here.
A lot of size in the 3. 9. Towns with a 13 distance has been phenomenal, getting him back in the game here.
Well, listen, if I'm new screen on the out of bounds, especially marked foul, even though it's going to give him a chance to tie. But come off, it's a catch and shoot situation. Time, if they get up a shot, you're worried about off.
Nimhard, Neesmith was over there, and he'll pick it up for the New York.
So do you make both?
Well, this was about how much time was left in Cleveland, but no, I'm having
19 points in this 4th quarter for Indy.
Shooter. They can't sub anyone in.
1-point game, Hart to inbound, Brunson's and quickly fouled by Siakam.
Very close to a couple of turnovers and throws the ball, tries to throw it off. Neesmith left. So they're pushing.
And the Knicks, 7.3 in regulation by 17.
信我講，好係佬睇緊啦，嚟咗睇緊啦，睇，睇嚟，得。